is reflected in my eyes. Another moonlight in a starless midnight. The showers on the people passing by. One is so small and the world's so wide. Every step forward echoes a sigh. I reach out for the halo far up high. Deeply engrave my memories. Tell me when I've forgotten indeed. Someone has come before is waiting me. Once I remembered all the tales written inside this world, no more freedom. I'll follow my heart used to believe. Crash against the barrier of the crowd, tearing up pieces in the air, sure that it's not far. I want all tomorrow, yesterday. This spark will shine and never fade till the break of day. Deeply engraved my memories, someone I've forgotten indeed. Someone has gone before is waiting me. Once I remembered all the tales written inside this world, no more thrill. I'll follow my heart used to believe. Crash against the barrier of the crowd, tearing up pieces in the air, sure that it's not far. I want all tomorrow, yesterday. This spark will shine and never fade till the break of day. Crash against the barrier of the crowd, tearing up pieces in the air, sure that it's not far. I want all tomorrow, yesterday. This spark will shine and never fade till the break of day.千本の刃奏でる彼岸の夜風、黒風が吹き抜ける宮殿の片隅、無情の風、千年の羽、儚い祈りが囚われの翼、さまようより時を越えて、虹色の羽が血塗りの道で天下を見よう。 Carved on stairs, buried deep in the earth, long submerged beneath waterfalls, who triggering a thunderstorm, summoning gusts of wind, seething waves of sea, slapping on the reefs to make a voice tell us what to believe without any doubt, without any doubt. Never let us down. Tell us when to depart. For promise true, for promise true. Despite the day of doom, our bloodline stretches out one more inch with every heartbeat, reaches our fingertip that has been stained at the words on the page. We have done that before. Taking heart of grace, taking heart of grace. It's hardly the way we still stand against the fear of unknown. The fear of unknown keeps our frailty apart. No one would be able to look down upon this world. So on is allowed to be born. We've now learned to believe without any doubt, without any doubt. Never let us down. We have taken the road for promise truth, for promise truth. Despite the day of carved on stairs, buried deep in the earth, long submerged beneath waterfalls, who triggering a thunderstorm, summoning gusts of wind, seething waves of sea, slapping on the reefs to make a voice tell us what to believe without any doubt, without any doubt. Never let us down. Tell us when to depart. For promise true, for promise true. Despite the day of doom, our bloodline stretches out one more inch with every heartbeat, reaches our fingertip that has been stained at the words on the page. We have done that before. Take
Fam, I'm sorry. I really like the song. The song is really good. I'm very excited. Anyone that knows me, I'm like fanboying really hard right now. You have no idea. You have no idea how hard it was to not play well without you guys. I was so tempted so many times. I didn't fall asleep right away last night. I stayed in bed for like an extra hour, stared at the ceiling, and was like, maybe chat would understand. Maybe my community, my fam would understand if I, just hopped on real quick and played a little bit of Welt, and maybe they'll be cool with it. And I was tempted, but I somehow resisted the temptation and I somehow fell asleep an hour later. And I'm very excited. I'm very hyped. I'm very, 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 very excited, dude. I've been wanting this character to be playable for like a year now. And it took a whole other game, but we got it. It's happening. It's our time. Anyways, hype aside, as always, disclaimer, this is going to be a test-focused, feedback-focused stream. I know for a fact if I sped through the content, I got all the features unlocked and all that stuff. Like, yeah, it'll probably be better for you guys and for clicks and all that stuff. But I'm really just kind of hyper-focusing, at least for this closed beta. Maybe not in the future ones, but for this one, definitely hyper-focusing on feedback and making that a priority. So thank you for the patience. Seriously appreciate it. We're going to listen to Oracle. You know the rules, and so do I. We're going to start on this drop.
Buried deep in the earth, long submerged beneath waterfalls, or triggering a thunderstorm, summoning gusts of wind, seething waves of sea.
I've waited for this moment.
I'm
so excited.
Strategies out one more range.
So hyped.
With every heartbeat, reaches a fingertip that has been stained at the words on the page. We have done it before, taking heart of grace, taking heart of grace.
Yo! What is up, Dream Team fam? How we doing? Hopefully you've all had an absolutely phenomenal day. Guys, welcome to day 2, which is kind of sus because I kind of played for an entire 11 hours yesterday, so kind of not day 2. Welcome to day 2 of Honkai Star Rail Beta. I'm very excited. I don't know if I'm supposed to show you this screen, so I'm gonna switch screens real quick because I don't know if it's gonna like show something that it's not supposed to show. I don't know. Nah, we're good. Okay. Cool. Bam! Welcome to the chat. Jimmy, Ichon Saw, Josh, Point, Siren, Alex, Glace, Lou. Look at my boy. Well, we're finally gonna play him. It's time. You guys have no idea how much sleep I lost thinking about the fact that I could play him, and I'm deciding not to play him because I waited for you guys. Cause you the fam. Oh, dude, you were trucking yesterday, bro. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Not gonna lie. There's a lot that they got to improve on, obviously, right? It is an early build, but so far, for an early closed beta 1, very impressed. Very, very impressed. Not gonna name any names. This is not a stream where we are going to compare games. I am literally solely focused on the features of this game and making sure that we nail the identity down pretty damn well. And we're gonna be looking for bugs. We're gonna be testing for things here and there. We're mainly gonna be rocking Chinese dub for the most part. You'll see me switch to Japanese dub a lot as well, just because I really want to hear Japanese well. And you might see me pop into English, but the goal of this stream is going to be Chinese and Japanese for the most part. For the most part. Again, we might switch around. Whole point is just like get a little bit of everything. All right. Disclaimer, as always, this is an early this is an early closed beta build. What this means is there's going to be a lot of bugs. It's not going to look great everywhere. For example, right out the gate, if you walk up to Bronya, you will see she is absolutely drop dead beautiful and gorgeous, right? When you're up this close. I mean, it's sheesh. Right? So, but if you walk away, right? You'll notice that it's not as crisp and the resolution of the character kind of like gets a little muddled after you kind of come back, right? So, you know, that's a perfect example of this being an early test build. We're going to be looking for stuff like that. I'm going to be mentioning, you're going to see me say a lot of things in the middle of the story, in the middle of the gameplay, like, oh, like this needs to be improved on, or this is great, we should keep this, or chat, what do you think? And point of that is so that I can go back in the stream, I can timestamp stuff while I'm live, hit those timestamps, and then record it at the end of each beta test day and submit the feedback. The whole point of this stream is to come together as a community, and so I can see what feedback you guys have. Join the Discord, link in the description, leave comments on the stream VOD or any stream VOD on feedback for the game and bugs that you notice that we can squash. I'll be submitting your guys' feedback as well, as much as I possibly can. Cool, awesome, dope, cool. Now let me have my moment. Let me geek out real quick because I've been holding this in like a child. I am a child. Not actually a child, but you know, I act like one. Bro! Oh my god. I've been wanting this character to be playable for like an entire year. It took a whole other game, but we're here, ladies and gentlemen. My first 5-star character, well, it is a 5-star, right? I'm very excited. I'm very, very freaking excited that we got my boy Welt. I'm not gonna lie, Bronya tempted me. I was very tempted to pick Bronya instead of Welt. I promise it hurt my soul to not pick Bronya, but I've been wanting Welt for a very long time. He is the homie. He's the OG, so we had to pick him. We're going for Bronya next in the store. In the store right now, hold on. Right here. We're gonna go for Bronya next, okay? Don't get me wrong, Japard looks like a handsome dude, but he's also like a goody two-shoes. For all I know, he's gonna be my favorite, right? Who knows? Nobody knows. But it's kind of a goody two-shoes, and I'm not the best goody two-shoes out there. So, and definitely not smitten for Bronya. So we're gonna be going for Bronya next in the store. Hopefully we unlock Stele in the future. We will get to Abyss today on stream, I think. Depends how long the story is and how slow we end up taking it. I am gonna take my time. I am gonna be slow. Again, I understand for clicks, it would be better if I unlock everything and then no, I'm looking for bugs. That's the whole point of the closed beta. I'd rather, you know, take my time, be slow, find a bug, than have that bug still be there on launch because nobody checked for it, and you know, and that's why we're live, so y'all can check for that too. So, because I'm an airhead and I won't be able to catch everything. So, yeah, fam, how we doing? For those that don't know, I'm not gonna spoil much. I'm not gonna talk about Honkai Impact 3rd story as much as I possibly can. I'll have references here and there. But all you need to know is this man is like, I'm trying to think of a good, he's just Chad. He's the Giga Chad of the Honkai series. This man, like if there's any word that describes this man, it's hero. He is like your OP hero protagonist that is kind, compassionate, extremely handsome, right? The ultimate wingman, literally, he made a gorgeous woman fall out of the sky for his best friend, right? Like, if that's not a great wingman, I don't know what is. Yeah, like this dude is just Giga Chad. He's one of the coolest characters I've ever seen, and he's so well written. That he's the protector of humanity. Like, I'm very excited. Dude. And then if y'all see his phone case, dude, I was geeking out. He's got the Arahado phone case. For those that don't know, I'm not gonna go into like heavy spoilers, but he made an anime and he made a cool robot called the Arahado is all I'm gonna say. And there was another cool character that's kind of like me that is a big fan of the Arahado because it's a freaking huge mech and it looks so cool. And it's like a ninja mech type of thing. Yeah, so that was a dope reference, man. That was Walt Chad Yang. Walt Chad Yang. You already know. You already know, dude. By the way, have y'all seen the memes that the you know, the head of like the Honkai team kind of looks like Walt just a little bit? Just a little bit, you know? Maybe he's secretly like a Giga Chad and we just don't know it yet. Like, we obviously he's a Chad, but maybe he's a Giga Chad, you know? Maybe he's trying to tell us something. I don't know. What do we think, fam? How you doing? Sorry, I had my moment. I had my moment. It was necessary. Welcome to Star Rail. The way. You know who I'm talking about. The way? Yes, the way. The way is well IRL, right? Bro, he kind of looks like him. I wonder how Walt would react to seeing Bronya in the story if they ever meet. Same, especially since he was kind of like a mentor to other Bronya, right? I had to like stop myself and not give like something huge away. But yeah, very excited. Can't wait. We're gonna be doing some of the story. Probably are gonna do Abyss. And this is, oh, my speakers were quiet. Got it. The way was bought out by Bronya? What does that mean? Question mark? The way looking fine for an old guy, dude. The way kind of handsome. Not gonna lie. I need the man's skincare routine. I'm dead serious. The way. You ever want to trade, you know, your secrets? I'll trade some amazing coffee secrets. That way you can keep developing this game. I think it's a worthwhile trade. In one of the non-canon events, Bronya buys Mihoyo from the way. In one of the non-canon events, Bronya buys Mihoyo from the way. I mean, can you blame him though? Like, can you? Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Not gonna lie, I know for a fact if I see Bronya on a like this Star Rail Bronya on a banner, I'm probably gonna lose my wallet. So I can see it. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. The Welt, the way equals the Welt, bro. Spread that on Twitter, dude. Oh man, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh my god, I gotta tweet that y'all came up with that. I'll make sure to let y'all know that that was a you thing and not a me thing, bro. Holy smokes. Oh man, make a tier list on the burst animations. I kind of do want to do that. Ooh, that's a great idea, to be honest with you. That's a phenomenal idea. That's 5 head. Can you write that down in the Discord? Pretty please. Pretty please. All right, fam. Story time. I want to get to playing the way. Or, dang it, y'all converted me. I want to get to playing well. Very excited. Very excited. Sully!
I can't. No matter how hard I try, I just can't figure it out.
Can't figure what out?
Why Fursman would put his trust in that tin can over us.
I had an allergic attack to the depression. It's coming back. Wow, they really killed off 2 characters, and they killed off the father of one of the characters in the cast. Literally in the intro sequence. They really did that. Right, it's all coming back to me now. They actually did that. Yikes. Yikes. Stella and Bronya are beautiful, but Bronya's drop dead gorgeous, and so is Stella, but Bronya's...
I just don't get it.
I'm actually curious what Svarog, like, forced them to do. Well, what's Wildfire's
Do
goal?
you really need to ask? improve the welfare of all undergrounders,
Uh-huh. No, like ulterior motives?
maintain order, repel prospectors, repair and recycle relics. What else would we be doing?
Mr. UD, where do I put down the tier list idea? Oh, if you could put it in the... There's a channel in the Discord, link in the description, that says content. Any content suggestions, whether it's Star Rail or anything, let me know there. I read that like every single week.
And what have we accomplished? We couldn't save Fursman, and Hook was captured.
Hook was captured. You're not wrong.
Other than smashing in some scrap metal, we didn't achieve anything.
True. I don't know if y'all caught that. I'm gonna timestamp that real quick. Her leg like popped out like slightly. It was like looked a little weird. Little sus.
I was just wondering that myself.
Hmm.
But if that were true, he wouldn't have tried to kill us back in the mine.
Hmm. Yeah, you see how it pops?
If we can't reason with him, then we're gonna come to blows again sooner or later.
Hmm. Bronya's doing it as well? Oh, you're right. You're right. Good catch. And by the way, I'm gonna be timestamping on like all the moments so I can just go back and click my timestamps. But if y'all catch anything and I don't read the chat, write it down in the Discord, write it down in the comments. That way I can submit that to the in-game feedback. We're trying to kill as many bugs and make this as good of a game as possible. All right, let's head back to Olin. Nope. Bronya! The queen! What's good? How we doing?
Where's Hook?
Natasha said she should be safe.
I heard her. But if I can't confirm that with my own 2 eyes, the Union children, at least the ones that I met, they all seemed spoiled.
I'm sorry, it's my personality. In fairness, Bronya, you didn't want to sleep on the underground bed. You'd prefer to sleep standing up. So I don't know if you know what I mean, but I get it.
But Hook's different. She reminds me of when I was young.
Mihayo, what are you doing to me? Were you also born with monstrous strength? Oh, man. Oh. Wow. I got it. Oh, dude. I gotta do it. I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't referring to that.
I can't help it. You gotta crack a joke when the mood's dark, man.
When I was young, I was also quite impulsive.
Notice the mood got
I
better.
relied on my mother a lot.
Hmm.
If anything were to happen to Madame Cocolia, I wouldn't hesitate to act.
I feel that.
Talking about this is a little embarrassing.
Hey, what's up, Hidori? Welcome to the chat. How's it going? Got one more assignment left, and after that, you can go home.
Yeah. I'll try my best to convince Madame Cocolia about you, I promise.
Bam! We have a shot. We have an opportunity to bring Bronya to the good side. The conversion of Bronya begins. We are revealing the truth. She is learning character development that doesn't take, like, a century to happen. Bro, we've done it. Oh, man. Oh, dude. That actually got me so happy, man.
Maybe her judgment was wrong. Just this one time.
I'll take it. Hey, I'll take it. This is progress. Let's go. Progress. We take progress. Okay. Okay. I'm loving Bronya's English. Her English dub is really good. I do want to go to Chinese dub for the stream since last stream was focused on English dub. We're kind of testing everything out. I'm looking to see if, like, you know, like what all needs to be improved on, right? I'm so excited for the day that I actually want to learn Chinese and Japanese. I was planning to learn Japanese. That's gonna be the first language to try to learn, like, fluently. But I actually do now want to do Chinese because I actually want to, like, communicate with the Chinese fam. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but we're gonna go to Chinese for a bit, and then we're gonna switch to Japanese and then to Korean. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, hold on. Natasha! Okay. Can we wall face? I got you. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Gotta get the lighting right. Oh, I got you. Here's the screenshot right here. Oi, whoa, eyes up here, brother. Hey, stop. No. You got Tesla will smack the heck out of you. You don't want that. And believe me, Himiko. On you know, just saying, she likes tea, you like tea. Just saying. But Tesla, but don't focus, brother. Okay. Ah, man, the Natasha word. It's gonna block. It is what it is.
又见面了。
Ooh, allergies. Ooh, hold on, fam. Gotta blow my nose. Allergies. You know what they say? Humanity in general is pretty allergic to depression. It's not healthy for you. So, sometimes you got to make sure that you are composed and you're, you know, taking care of yourself. That way, you know, you don't have future allergy incidents, if that makes sense. All right. Tesla's fuming right now. I know, right? Did you know Mr. Fursman well?
早些时候曾经来诊所看过，不过很遗憾，当时的情况已经不容乐观。
Does the Chinese dub sound softer than the English dub? Are you okay? I'm 100% okay. I'm good. Don't worry. I'm A-okay. Believe me. Are you gonna try to get Himiko? Yes. Very, as soon as possible. As soon as possible. We kinda? You think so?
也许是害怕虎克担心，也为了能维持家计，他还是继续不停的工作。
Chinese voice is passive, English voice is more of a dynamic approach. True, but I just mean like from a hearing standpoint. Not from like a voice acting standpoint. You simping for Natasha? No, I'm simping for Bron. I mean, all the characters are extremely good looking.
8九不离10。
You know? I just simp for good character design.
用不着担心，虎克就交给我吧。
I ran out of coffee. Look at that. I'm gonna go refill coffee real quick. I'm gonna go grab a coffee real fast. We'll be right back. Here, I'll let it stay right there. I'll turn the camera for y'all. That way y'all have a nice shot. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'll be right back, fam. I just gotta go get a coffee real fast. Cool. Awesome. I can let's. I just got really amazing mail. That was that's why I took a little long, not gonna lie. Can't say what it is, but really awesome mail that's gonna be able to help us to do more stuff. So pretty cool. I can't ever say what it is, but you're gonna notice that we're gonna start doing more things thanks to what the mail was. So very excited. Very excited, very excited. Guys, how we doing? We back. We back. Said he was going to refill his coffee. Yeah, I got distracted by the mail. It's really good mail. He got the Raid Shadow Legends sponsored. True story. I'm not gonna lie. Probably can't say that. I think I was NDA'd about that. I can't say it. But I did deny about a total of $8,000 worth of sponsorships over the last 2 months, and that kind of ate away at my soul because I could have used that for a variety of things. But man, the games that we're asking were like, yikes. You know what I'm saying? Yikes. Not gonna lie, I saw the tags and I was like, but the games were awful, dude. Did you sleep well? I slept great. I slept like a rock, man. Like a rock. You know? Japanese bro donation. Hey, 250 yen. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's appreciated. I can't read Japanese yet. Is that Japanese? I can't read Japanese yet. Oh, man. One day. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. All right. Should I report all this to Oleg?
保护秘密，不代表却不能说出事实。
Nice voice act.
我的建议是，把史瓦罗进入矿区，甚至袭击你们的事如实转告。至于是否要将费斯曼先生的计划开诚布公，这件事应该由你们来决定。
So, timestamp this moment too. We're getting dialogue, but facial expression isn't changing, and usually there's like lip sync, but right here not so much. And we've seen other in-game engine have lip sync conversations, so.
如果大家都愿意尊重他的请求，那么我会和大家一起保持沉默的。
Then I too will remain silent. I don't know, man. It's like I'll tell my people, but I won't tell anyone else. I
快回
guess.
去吧，奥列格应该还在老地方等着。
I guess there's Oleg too, though, right? Oi! Well, hey, eyes up here, brother. Listen, you're married. I think you're married. You're married. I'm pretty sure you're married. If you're not married, bro, you got to get married. But focus, okay? And you also got Himiko up on the ship. Like, hey, stop, dude. No, definitely not Bronya. All right, calm down. Focus.
等一下，
Oh, look at the squad. Look at the squad, man. The besties. The squad goals right here, man.
去找奥列格之前，咱们是不是该统一下口径？
You see how good they look, bro? Look at the amount of drip. They are all rocky, man. It is insane. Like you saw this crew like just vibing. You're like, damn, they built different. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest with them. There's nothing to hide. Let's respect Mr. Fursman well and keep a secret. Wait, do you think this has an actual impact on the story like the other dialogue? This is kind of big. Oh, that's killer. I don't know. I'm an honest guy, but at the same time, it's like that's his dying wish. You know what I'm saying? Chat, what are we thinking? Do we keep the secret or are we honest with Oleg? What's the strat? We're doing a poll. Honesty is the best policy, right? But at the same time, it's the man's dying wish. But Oleg's also shown us like a lot of love and a lot of, you know, support for the most part. And he's the main guy trying to get us back to the overworld for Bronya, right? Dying wish, dying wish secret versus Honesty. Secret. Tell Oleg. Okay, fam. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Poll is hitting the chat. I'm checking to see if there's any other leg pops. Doesn't look like it. That's good. Secret, 67%. 33% for Tell Oleg. Looks like we got Secret at 69%. A very ominous number. It's going to go all the way up to 72%. The chat is saying that a man's dying wish is very, very important. I think chat is trying to bring it down and bring it back up from 68% back to the 69 because they love seeing 69 on the poll. So we're seeing people get converted over to the truth just for the sake of the 69 number. It's going to go down to 66, 65. Looks like people are trying to fight and say that honesty is truly the best policy. Is it going to say at 65? Looks like it's going to be a W for keeping it a secret. Okay, awesome, cool, 64%. We're keeping it a secret then, fam. I'm curious to see if they're like, so you have two types of like dialogue options in games. There's the illusion of dialogue in a game where like, or a dialogue choice in a game where it'll give you a choice and then you pick it. But then if that wasn't the choice you were supposed to pick, it'll be like, no. Let's just do the other one, right? And then there's other games where when you pick a dialogue, that's actually what you do, right? And there are two types of subcategories in that type of game. You have one where it has huge impacts on the story. Very famous representation is like Infamous Second Son, right? And then you have another one where it's not as huge of an impact, but it's still like lore impact. You know what I mean? Like character relation wise. And so far we have like a dialogue option with Natasha, and that actually played out with the dialogue choice we chose. So
我也觉得这样最好。
I think that's for the best.
西亚呢？你怎么觉得？让我对首领隐瞒情况了，我可没干过这种事。
Are they denying it? The option? Are you asking me to hide things from the chief? I've never done that
不过
before.
既然是费斯曼大叔的意思，娜塔莎也那么说了。
Wait, it actually looks like the dialogue has an impact on the story. Not like a huge impact, because these aren't like life-changing decisions, right? But like little things here and there.
就按你们说的办吧。
And Sully trusts us to lead the way. Hog. Wait, that's amazing. Mail. Oh. Claim. Fill out survey. Hold on, we're doing a survey. Survey, fam. Thank you for participating in this survey for Honkai Star Rail. The collection of data through this survey is for the purpose of analysis. It may include some personal data. By pressing start, you authorize us to collect such data. Please read through and be aware of the following personal data collected in the survey will be used for user profile and gamer account information such as your nickname and UID. Information collected in the survey such as your satisfaction with the game. Your personal data collected by the survey will be processed and stored in accordance with the terms of service privacy policy, as well as relevant personal data protection laws and regulations in your country or region of residence. Due to the data processing requirements, some data will be anonymized and transferred across borders between countries and or regions during this process. Your personal information will be processed and kept in accordance with Article 2. If you have any questions, please contact our customer service via cs@honkaistarrail.com. Are you willing to sign your soul away? Yes, 100%. Please, just give me Bronya. How satisfied are you with your Honkai Star Rail overall experience so far? I will say satisfied. I'm very satisfied from like an early closed beta, right? Now, if this was the final product, I would be neutral, right? Because there's a lot that needs to be fixed. But so far, for its first closed beta, I'll be honest, I'm very satisfied, but I'm just going to put satisfied. That way they know that there are some things that need to get improved on. What about you, chat? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? By the way, I am going to see if they're willing. I don't know if they're watching. I have no idea. But if they are willing, they're going to read the chat. If they actually click the link, I'll send it to them. Hopefully they watch the stream. That would be kind of cool. If you do, we really appreciate all the work that you do. Genuinely. So yeah, what do we think, chat? Satisfied? It's good? Very satisfied? Satisfied? I say we should do satisfied. We don't want very satisfied because we want them to know that there are things that need to get improved on. Satisfied. Satisfied is good. Okay, how satisfied are you with the different aspects of Honkai Star Rail that you've experienced so far? Select one for each. Combat experience. Neutral. Neutral. Turn-based combat, very nice. The animations, absolutely banger, especially for the ultimates. The ultimates are absolutely phenomenal. But hear me out. There could be a little more complexity, but we also aren't that far into the combat. So, who knows, right? Who knows? We're not sure. We're not sure. I would like to see a variety of different skills, or have what someone suggested in the chat last stream, which was 5-head as heck. I think their name was Andres, right? Or Andre. And they were saying, what if in the future you have your skill that you press, right? And then after pressing said skill, it initiates a follow-up skill, right? And different characters have different follow-up skills. That would be a very cool mechanic. There's a lot of different ways that they can take this. Me personally, I'm neutral. I love what I see so far, especially for the first closed beta. I actually wasn't expecting it to be, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting it to be fun at all for its first beta. I'm actually really enjoying it, and the animations go above and beyond, but there's more that can be added. What do we think, fam? You say satisfied? We say neutral. Currently too shallow. Respect. Agree with satisfied. I'm gonna go neutral, just to be a little harder on them. Common experience is pretty controversial because some people don't like turn-based combat and others really like it. Yeah, this is just from a turn-based combat perspective. You can't say you're unsatisfied and be like, I'm unsatisfied because it's turn-based combat. Fam, this is a turn-based game. Don't worry though. There are other games that you can check out that are not turn-based. Highly recommend them. But give it a shot. I will say, as a kid, I didn't like turn-based like right out the gate, but then I tried some games like, you know, Persona, Final Fantasy. I loved it. Loved it, right? So I've been hooked since. You'd be surprised. But it's not for everybody. Happy made it to you, UD! You better be filling up that survey nice and good. Yes, 100%. Of course. Salafim, welcome to the chat! Dude, thank you for the 5 super. How you doing, my fellow Fuhua enthusiast? Can you send me your profile picture for reasons? It's I don't even know where that's from. Like, at all. I don't know where you got that. I'm trying to think if it's from the manga, if it's from in-game, is it fan art? Like, it's so nice. My fellow Fuhua enthusiast, welcome to the chat. How you doing? It's not amazing, but not bad. Neutral, right? Yeah, I'll say neutral. There's some things that can be improved on, 100%. Stage experience, stage missions, exploration. I'm really liking the exploration, personally. Combat trigger. As in like the transition, excluding turn-based combat. I feel like combat trigger is the animation going into the combat, right? What triggers the combat? Maybe. Full EVA Fuhua. Ah, I see. I'm gonna have to look up that art. It's from attacking the enemies, right? The glass thing needs work. It's the only thing that needs work. Everything else looked great. Like when Asta triggers the combat and you see the animation play out, smooth, buttery smooth. It's really nice. But the glass just kind of like just appears on the screen. The second half of the transition is nice because it kind of cracks open, right? But first half is a little abrupt. I think they mean the attacking to enter combat. Got it. In that case, I'm gonna be honest, I'm very satisfied. Me personally, what do you guys think? I'm actually very satisfied from the stage experience so far. Like, this isn't including combat. It clearly says excluding turn-based combat. This is just from the stage missions, the exploration, and combat trigger. What do we think? Can you just hurry? My dude, I could hurry. It would get me more clicks. That's not why I'm streaming this. Highly recommend other creators. But for me personally, I'm taking my time and making sure that we're just focusing on feedback. These streams are purely for feedback. It's not to showcase anything, even though technically we will be showing off some stuff because we're live and we're checking out the game. Thank you for the patience, though. I seriously appreciate it. Totally understand if it's not your vibe, though. 100% get it. I'd say neutral. Neutral? Interesting. Satisfied? Okay, we'll go down to satisfied because some people said neutral. Storyline design, lore and stories, design and experience of main missions and side missions. Very satisfied. I'm sticking by that. I think very, very, very satisfied. Character design. Character's appearance, personality, voiceover, etc. Neutral. The only reason why I say neutral is because there isn't voiceover in some of the things, and there are some moments where the voiceover is a little spotty, right? Not a lot of moments. For the most part, the voiceover is really amazing, right? But there's a lot of moments where there should be voice lines. There aren't for certain dubs, like Korean and Japanese, right? You see more things be dubbed with English dub and Chinese from what we've tested. Character appearance and personality is really good though. I wish they separated this, because for me, I'm very satisfied with character appearance and personality. You know? You know? Like some of the voice acting, most of the voice acting is like 10 out of 10, but some of the voice acting is a little, you know, a little harsh. Main character needs fully voiced lines. I mean, we'll see if they do that. It would be nice if they did. I have no idea if they would. Would be really cool, you know? I'll say satisfied because I don't want them to change the appearance and the personality of the characters, you know? That's kind of important for me. Environment, visuals, environment, art style, and atmosphere. Satisfied. Really nice. Love the art style. Environment, art style, and atmosphere. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. What do we think, chat? For environment, visuals. Right? It's really good, right? I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Your research materials have been sent, UD. Thank you for choosing Celefim's delivery service. Wait, what does that mean? I have no idea. Thank you for delivering the research materials. What does that mean? Monkas. Satisfied? Okay, cool. Satisfied. Interface design. UI, aesthetics, information, display, user-friendly operating system. Fam! I used to be a graphic designer before I did full-time YouTuber. Let's talk about this, okay? So, I'm a big fan of the UI. Let me explain. UI is very good. Lots of good hierarchy, right? I like the minimal aesthetic, but that's a personal preference for me, personally. It's not for everybody. But some great arguments that I've seen. Or here's some bad, by the way, from my take as well. So, a lot of things I got to improve on, though. One, fonts. There's a lot of moments where the font in the UI, the weight of the font is either too thin or it's too small, right? One of the two. And that makes it very hard to read already on PC display. It's going to make it even harder to read on mobile where your pixels are more compressed. It's going to look a little spotty, right? They got to improve on the font. So that needs to get improved on. That's probably like my biggest complaint. When you go into the character UI, there's some important things like stats that have like a very faded color. And because of that, certain color backgrounds from characters, like say the main protagonist, makes those words fade even more because his background color is gray, right? They should change the color on that so there's more contrast. It pops more. That's my main issues with the UI personally. But a lot of people mentioned a really good argument. So the first good argument, or actually the main argument, is we wish we had a UI that fit more with the Honkai Star Rail thematic, right? And this UI feels too inspired, right? Now, granted, it's inspired by other games of the same company, which makes sense. But I actually agree with that statement after hearing it. I do think that it should have a unique thematic. And I think it's okay to have inspirations, but it shouldn't be as, like, you know, as flooded with it as it is right now. What is your definition of a unique UI you would like to see? What do you think is the Honkai Star Rail thematic? That way, like, I can clip this, send it. Hopefully they see it. Would be nice if they did. And, you know, we'll see. Because this is the biggest thing I've really seen that is a general consensus that needs to get improved on. And I actually agree that it can be a little unique, in my opinion. Space. What is space? You know, I think it already fits the space thematic. All right. What do we think? What do we think? Astral with the steampunk. That's what I was thinking. You and me are on the same page, Gene. Same page. I was thinking, since their whole branding, especially on the logo, is the Astral Express, right? Hold on, this is important because I do want to show this. I want to clip this and send it. And hopefully this helps, right? So let's go to their Twitter because I think their Twitter has pretty good branding, actually. I'm actually really impressed by it. Honkai Star Rail. Their branding is so nice, right? And the very first image you see is the train station of them boarding the Astral Express. And in their logo, they have the Astral Express. A big thing for me that I would like to see, and this is just my personal take, I'm gonna make sure to send chat over as well. That way they can see your takes as well. I love this font. I love this font. This font for the logo, I don't see it. I don't think I see it anywhere. We can check, but this is so cool. This is so unique. I would love to see this on more parts of the UI. And then also, they got like that classic steampunk aesthetic all over pom-pom, the gears, right? I would love to see more of this aesthetic be shown in the UI, you know? Notice like how good contrast the letters are with the background. Like I really feel if they went with this style, it'd be really good, you know? What do we think, fam? What do we think? Give the UI the same aesthetic as the train. So go heavy with the train branding because it's part of the logo, right? So Astral Express. So what they could do that I think would be really cool. Hold on. Honkai Star Rail. I guess there was an Astral Express real life boat. I should have thought about that. They can take parts of this train, the gold trim, this logo right here, a nice smooth black, and kind of use those as accents all over the UI. And me personally, I really love this. This is nice. This aesthetic that they've been using for like their announcements, really good. Really, really, really good. But yeah, what do we think? What do we think? I would like them to go for more steampunk. Add some of like the engine, like vaults, right? I forgot what you call those. Some lights, like use parts of, that's a genius idea. Use parts of the train as part of the UI. Go heavy with the steampunk. Obviously, don't make the UI be cluttered with the steampunk. Make the steampunk accents like attach itself and highlight different aspects of the UI. So it's still clean, it's still semi-minimal, but there's a sense of uniqueness to the UI. So more steampunk, leather-like UI design. So it sounds like the two main things I'm seeing in chat is like the leather-like UI design or the steampunk design. I'm really vibing with the steampunk design. Like a steampunk focused UI would be clean. Steampunk and Victorian era. What if they did like a mixture between like modern minimal and steampunk? Where they use elements where, so modern minimal in urban graphic design, which is a genre, by the way. You use a lot of rectangles, you use a lot of flat typography, right? They can keep that, they already have that in, but add the steampunk elements on top of that, you know? And I'll show you guys like in the UI after this so we can kind of like finalize this and really, I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Gears turning when trend. Dude, this might be, hear me out. Okay. You're a genius. Who said that? Illumini. Mods, Lou, do me a favor. Anytime I say someone's a genius, please, if you're here, don't feel forced to be here. But if you are here and you got time, pretty please write down what I mean for the genius thing. Genius idea. Gears turning when transitioning between menus or something. That would be sick. That would be so clean, dude. That would be so clean. Like when you're transitioning between each and every single UI, I don't know how much can be changed, right? Obviously, this is just feedback. Who knows what can happen? This is, we can only hope, right? But that would be clean. That would be dope. Have like, not to cover the whole screen, but you know, like accents of like smoke aesthetic, like on certain parts of like the menu UI or the character UI, not on the phone, in the character UI, that would be clean. Gears turning when switching UI. That's nice. Yeah, you guys are loving that. Okay, cool, cool. What if they added the gears transition when you get in and out of battles? That would be better than nothing. What I've noticed, I gotta play more different characters. I notice each and every single character type is causing a different, like, into the battle, like, animation. So I think that's totally cool. I'd rather them keep that. That way we have variety. A passport-themed character UI would be neat as well. A passport-themed character UI would be neat as well. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Also, make it so that fingers move when in the pause for UI. Okay, that's kind of fancy, but if they did that, that would be clean. You know when you open up your phone to go into the settings and you're like moving between the tabs? What if every single time you click the tab, the character moved their finger or like made like an expression as if they were looking at a different part of the phone? You know? That's genius. Whoever said that, I'm nitpicky with little details. That would really make it super smooth. That's really nice. Really, really, really nice. What about the character story UI is in a passport? The character story UI is in a passport? I feel like that wouldn't make too much sense just because like everything is now like technologically advanced for the main Astro Express crew. So I think keeping it on the smartphone or on like a tech piece of tech is important for me. It's me, Saber. Hey, what's up, Saber? 100%. Heck yeah. Okay, cool, cool. So at the moment, we'll say neutral. Actually, I'll say unsatisfied. That way they know that there's a lot that needs to be improved on. Yeah. Music and sound effects. I mean, does anyone disagree? That, by the way, no hate if you disagree. Genuinely, does anyone disagree? As a music geek, I'm very satisfied. The music is a banger. Atmospheric music, combat music, very nice. My favorite thing so far, there is a clear cultural difference in the music between the underground and the above ground in Eurilo 6. For me, that's amazing. Very satisfied, like the music so far. Heck yeah, dope. Performance, lag, overheating, crashes. Neutral. Could be a little bit better. Just from what I've tested. Could be a little bit better. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's actually way more optimized than I thought it would be. I was expecting a crash like every 2 hours. I'm used to closed beta, like first closed betas. I've tested a lot of different ones where it gets a little dicey for the first one. So far, pretty good. I mean, we streamed the game for 11 hours and I didn't crash not once. And there was slight lag once in every blue moon, but like there wasn't moments where like we froze and I lost control, you know? But that's me personally, right? That's me personally. But I will say neutral because there are moments and there are things that need to be optimized from like a performance standpoint. Yeah. Performance so far has been fine for you, but you do have a decent rig for this. This is true. This is true. This is true. Depends on the device, honestly. I heard that it could be... I heard that the performance... I forgot who told me. It was either Island or Chaotic. I think it was Chaotic. I think. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember. Bad memory. I think he was saying on mobile, it was a lot harsher. It felt really like way better optimized for PC compared to mobile, according to him. I think. Take that with a grain of salt. Someone told me that. I forgot who. It was a tester. Hello, I'll say. UD mods, write that down. Cellophane, I'm already on it. Thank you for the help, by the way, Cellophane. It's genuinely appreciated. Tutorial, usefulness and experience. Very satisfied. I actually, a lot of people have been saying this tutorial has like been very, very helpful. Very, very helpful. That's my take. Which aspect of the combat experience do you find unsatisfying? 10 out of 10, Mihoyo. Thank you for asking a hard question. Thank you. Which aspect of the combat experience do you find unsatisfying? Combat does not require any strategic or tactical input. Single combat duration is inappropriate. Combat does not require any strategic or tactical input. Combat frequency is inappropriate. Too much or too little. Turn-based combat is not appealing to me. Combat is not exciting and satisfying enough. Combat controls are uncomfortable. Gameplay is too common. There's nothing new. Combat difficulty is inappropriate. I'm gonna click this, not because I fully agree with the statement. There's actually a couple new things, and again, the animations super nice, but I would like to see a lot more new stuff, a lot more stuff unique to the title for me. Combat difficulty is inappropriate, too early to judge. Combat interface does not display information well enough. Buff monster mechanics. I'm gonna click this because I would like to see it be a little more clear how buffs affect your characters. You get a little bit of a buff indicator for like resistances, attack boosts, all that stuff. But I don't think it tells you how many turns it lasts in game. I think it will let you know in the skill, like the skill talent information, but I wish that it had like a plus, like 4 turns left. And then after a turn goes by, it goes down to 3. That way you're able to plan a little bit better. But that's me. That's me. The monsters are all alike. Combat feels too repetitive. Too early to judge. Combat does not require any strategic or tactical input. I'm gonna do this just so that we can get more strategic or tactical input. That might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. Single combat duration is inappropriate. I actually like it. Combat frequency is inappropriate. So far, it's pretty good. The frequency of you using your abilities and like switching between enemy and your turn, I like it a lot. In my opinion, something I feel it also needs is a quick glossary for what debuffs do in battle. I feel it also needs a quick glossary for what debuffs do in battle. Maybe in archives? Possibly? We'll look into that. We'll look into that. By the way, I am going to test this on mobile off stream, but I'll let you guys know what I think by the end of the week. Guaranteed. Turn-based combat is not appealing to me. This is a turn-based game, so I feel like there isn't really much you can do if you check that, to be honest with you. Combat is not exciting and satisfying enough. I'll say this. I think it's pretty, I'll be honest, me personally, it's very exciting just because the ults look so dang good and you get your ultimate so frequently that I'm never getting doled out so far. Combat controls are uncomfortable. I do feel like the controls could be a little bit better, in my opinion. Like the layout for certain attacks feels a little awkward sometimes between like your basic attack and your buffs, and I don't know if that makes sense. Also, there's a moment where like when you pop ultimate, you're kind of stuck in the ultimate. You can't like cancel out of the ultimate. That's a little weird. I wish that got fixed too. You can't install the beta on 2 different devices. Oh my god. Okay, good to know. Monkas. I thought I misread that then. I thought it said that as long as it's 1 mobile device and 1 PC device, you're good. But you can't go on 2 mobile devices or 2 PC devices. But that's good to know. Okay, I'm glad I picked PC first. That way we could stream it. That would have been monkas if I did it on my mobile, because then I wouldn't have been able to stream it. Can we have the ability to see enemies' abilities when we fight so that we can strategize more? Can we have the ability to see enemies' abilities when we fight so we can strategize more? I'm not a fan of that one. I think that's a fair take. But me personally, I think it's way cooler when you go into a boss fight not knowing, and then you have to figure out like what moves they use. You lose because you get smacked and it's a surprise. But then now you know, okay, he's gonna buff himself with attack boost 3 times in a row. So I need to shred him as much as possible. And then on the second turn, I need to make sure to put March 7th's guard passive boost onto my team, right? And make sure I come in with Natasha for a team-wide heal, and make sure to have Asta for a team-wide buff to be able to keep up with his buffed attack. Because if not, I'm gonna get smoked really quick. So I actually prefer if that's not the case, but I think that's preference. I think your take is completely valid. I think ult is too easy and low risk to be fully satisfying. That's a fair take. That's a very, very fair take, actually. Enemies feel too repetitive. Did we click that? Combat. Monsters are all like combat feels... I'm gonna do that just so we can get more variety. I'm gonna be a little hard on the feedback. Ultimates might be too repetitive. If they could have variants, that would be cool at some point. It will become tiring to see. I'm actually... I mean, it would be It would be nice, actually. If... It would be nice if we could get multiple ultimates. But at the same time... it depends. It depends. I changed my mind. I don't know. I would like to see multiple skills. I would like to see, like, you be able to switch between, like, 1 to 3 different skills on a certain character. I feel like if we have multiple ultimates, it will be too much in the game. In my opinion. That's my take. The reason why is there's already a good amount of characters right out the start. I imagine, this is just speculation, they're going to add a lot more. And based off of that, as the game goes on and you unlock more and more characters, if every character has multiple ultimates, you won't explore other options as much, right? And I feel like one of my favorite things in turn-based combat games is being able to switch your party out a lot so that you can come up with new combos and mechanics. And if you have too much variety on one character, you don't feel as encouraged to experiment, right? But that's me. That's me. I would prefer if the weakness of the enemies were hidden until you inflict it onto the enemy. We talked about this last time. I really think that should be toggleable. I feel like some people would be nice. Like in an option, you can toggle it so that weaknesses don't show for the hardcore people. And then for the people that do want to see it, the weaknesses do show. You know? I will never shout out about having at least 2 skills, ideally 3. I agree. I think that'd be really nice. I would love to see 2 to 3 skills on each character. I do think we shouldn't have multiple ultimates, though. In my opinion. Being able to choose skills will also let your favorite characters not get power crept. True. Genius. Genius. That's a very good point. Very good point. I like this. I don't think the frequency is inappropriate. I like turn-based combat. I just think the difficulty is too... For me, personally, it's too early to judge. I gotta see more. Other. Would love to see each character have a variety of skills. Preferably 2 to 3 per character. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. For the combat UI, would love to have enemy weakness shown be a toggleable option. Oh, dude, what the guy said yesterday. Idea to have skills have follow-up combo chains to the attacks, either based on comp. Wait, am I limited? Based on comp? Okay. Based on team. Man, I'm limited. How much more can I type? I can't. Okay. Okay. I think for me that's like the most important. For me personally, for the other. But I'm gonna submit a ton of other feedback through the in-game thing. Oh yes! Thank you! Which interface designs do you find unsatisfying? I actually really like this interface design, but I would wish that it was more unique like we were talking about. So I'm gonna click this. Phone interface, I'm gonna click this. Main screen within the battle. Turn combat interface. Can be better. I think the shapes, well... I want the UI to be a little more unique. A little more flashy. Not the word isn't flashy, but like go heavy on the character branding. Mihoyo, this is an easy way to make money. For people that are geeks about aesthetic, if you want to make bank, easy way to make wallets fly. My wallet will be constantly like keeping your lights on if you do this, because I'm a graphic design nut. And if I see this, I wouldn't know, you know? Great idea. Have every character's abilities have a unique color palette, right? And unique type of art design that is consistent with what we see on their character design and abilities, if that makes sense, right? Also, make it so that while the UI is consistent with each and every single character, let's say you have like a nihility type character, right? Versus another character that's a different type. Have each and every single type have a different core UI designed on the attacks and the ultimates, if that makes sense. So like, this is what I mean. So right now, he's got like a basic bat and a basic bat, right? And if you look at everything else, the art style is pretty consistent, which is pretty important from like a branding perspective. But instead of like this being a diamond, this being a diamond, and this being a diamond, and everything being a diamond, and it getting like a little repetitive, right? Have some flourishes. Nothing big. Keep the diamond if you want, or go with like a square or a triangle or a rectangle or circle, right? But for, let's say like Don Hang, right? Have like a few ink effects that flow around his abilities, right? For March 7th, have a little bit of the edge of the ability, have a little bit of frost on it, right? Little flourishes like that will go a long way. And when a character or when a player invests in a 5-star character, they will feel like they are really playing the character, if that makes sense. It adds like a sense of immersion to the UI. What do you guys think? Maybe. Possibly. Kind of like an Aurora. Kind of like an Aurora, right? If that makes sense. Have each character UI inherit a theme based on the character. Right. I don't think it should be too different. I think your core branding needs to stay the same for consistency, because if not, it's going to get a little too cluttered and distracting. But little flourishes, like having the edges of March 7th's ult and skill have a little bit of frost on them, right? Stuff like that. Have no time to think. I'm writing it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I get it. With Don Hang, their ultimate icon and personal UI would be yes, you're understanding. You explained it better. Would be in a Chinese calligraphy style, while someone like March would look more soft and cutesy. Yes. Beautifully said. Exactly. That's exactly what I was trying to communicate. 100%. Y'all are geniuses. You guys are 5 heads. This is why I wanted to stream this. Main screen outside of battle. Main screen outside of battle. I actually really like it. Please keep this. Don't change this, in my opinion. I do think I want the map to be steampunk style, dude. This is gonna sound weird. My mini maps need to have so much like style and finesse to them. I want this to have like a steampunk. Nothing huge. I don't want it to be bulky and take up my screen. Just little steampunk accents around it, you know? In my opinion. That's my take. Shop screen. I'm trying to make you money, Mihoyo, okay? Hear me out. I know this might sound like a lot of work, but hear me out. People will be so much more tempted to buy if you do this, okay? And also from an artistic standpoint, we would appreciate this as players, especially for our favorite characters. Make it so that it's super, super simple and the store UI looks exactly the way it does, right? Hear me out. Hold, wait. But then when you click on a character to check their details and the detailed dialogue option pops up, right? Instead of it just being a boring black box, have like a mini welt animation play out, right? And it shows like Welt and like his stats and stuff. Or some really, really unique things about the character to make the person fall in love with them, right? Kind of like a resume, if you will, or a character profile, right? to really sell the person on the character, and it would also add a little bit of flourish to the store design when going for characters, right? Like a passport or an ID. Yeah, like a virtual ID of the character, right? That would be sick. That would be clean. That would be clean. If you want to keep the simple UI, fine. I can respect that. But when you click the character, that's when you get fancy. You go from simple to super flourishing and fancy, and I think that'd be nice. Hologram type, yes. 100%, 100%. Should be some sort of digital passport. That'd be clean. Yeah, because like you're on the Astral Express. Go heavy with the branding, right? You need typically a passport or a train ticket in order to get on most intercontinental trains for the most part, right? So just do a virtual passport for each and every single character. Like an animation preview, you know? That would be clean. I would like that. That might be asking for too much, but I'll be honest, that's kind of what I want to do. I'm gonna ask for so much, and if I can at least get like 30% of what I'm asking for, I'll cry. I'll be so happy, you know? I love this. I'll be honest with you. I really do. Only thing is this left side, very nice, clear cut, makes sense, super organized. It's not cluttered, but this is too basic. The right side, you need more, man. You need more. Go with the steampunk design that chat was talking about, or ooh, cool idea. And again, this might be overkill. I don't know, but I'm gonna try. What if, you know how each character or each quest is tied to an area, right? So like this quest, Pom Pom is looking for you. If you read, it's kind of hard to see. Astral Express compartment. When you click on the quest, an image of the Astral Express compartment becomes the background. Like part of the background. It's like darkened. That way the text still pops out, right? And it's a little blurred, not too heavily blurred, like a Gaussian blur, right? Is what we call it in graphic design. And then when you switch to, let's say, restricted zone training, where it's the Fragmentum Silvermane Guard restricted zone, you see a little background image behind this be of the Fragmentum Silvermane Guard restricted zone. You know what I mean? And that does two things. One, it adds a unique art style to every single quest, so it adds a lot of variety, builds a little bit of excitement if you haven't been to that zone just yet. And two, if you have been to that zone, but you've forgotten because it's been so long since you've been there, right? One second. It'll remind you where you should be going. Like, what's the general area of the quest? I feel like that would be really cool. Team interface. Two things. One, I really like it. And you guys know what I'm going to be talking about, but please don't mention it in game. For the character UI, two things. One, the lighting in this menu is awful. Now, Don Hong gets away with it. And the reason why he gets away with it is because he's too pretty. He's too handsome. He's a pretty boy. He's really good looking. But we have to ignore him. He's an exception to the rule. Everyone else is charming, but the lighting is too harsh on their skin. It almost looks like they're glowing, like they're light bulbs. It's a little weird. The lighting engine in this menu just need, like, it needs to be improved on. Either there needs to be more dynamic lighting, more shading, a bit of both, better background color. Yeah. You know, that's my take. You know what would be really cool? And I'm gonna do this a lot. I'm sorry. If tell me to stop if I'm asking for too much. But what if, like, you know when you like switch characters between different positions or different lineups on your team? What if like an animation played out, you know, where the character like moved to the spot or walked to the spot, right? Like the name, and in the game system, it instantly triggers that when you move March 7th to spot number 1, right? They instantly switch. But as like you're considering your other people, you see March 7th and the protagonist like walk by each other and like switch places. again, that might be a little overkill. I'm a fancy dude. I don't know. That'd be kind of sick. But yeah, I don't know. Too far, maybe too far. Maybe too far. Maybe too far. This the font's too thin here. Also, you're using a yellow font, but you have a white highlight around yellow. Don't do that. If you're gonna have yellow be your primary color, you need to have a dark background for your highlight. That way the yellow pops. It's easier to see. You should never have a light colored background for yellow. It should always be a dark colored background. Yeah. Too far, bro. Too far. Okay. Dev, this job kills me. Okay. Anything else, fam? Oh, wait. Item interface. Terrible. Sorry. Terrible. The font's too tiny. I'm literally looking at the screenshot. Not only is the font too tiny, remember, this is an early beta build. Everything is subject to change. The whole point of this is so we can come together as a community so we can help improve the game, right? But the font is too tiny. Also, the weight of the font, which is the thickness of the font, is too thin. You're using a black background for gray font. So the words are, not just because it's thin, but just because of the color, fading into the black background. You got to increase the weight, which is the thickness of the font, and the size of the font. And yeah, but I love the black. I love the black. The black is nice. Big fan. Mainly that way your eyes aren't being blasted, you know, with white. And if you want, you could add like side, nothing too big. Don't make it bulky. I don't want it bulky. I'm more of a minimalist guy. Add like side flourishes with the steampunk. Maybe like a little side gold trim accent, like a metallic accent would be kind of nice, but needs more depth. I think that's more of a graphic design genre thing. Modern technical design genre is pretty flat for the most part. It's 2D, two-dimensional flat typography. So I kind of get that, but you know. This is a description for ants. Come on, agreed. Okay, let me try to sell you on this. 2D background on the train with the 2D character art. Each slot represents a place on the train. "2D background of the train." Wait, but for what menu UI? What menu UI are you talking about, Jonga? Golden galaxy-ish blue highlights would really fit given the whale/star rail logo. I agree. That would be not. Hold on. I can't do it because I'm in the survey thing, but maybe we'll do this on a separate stream. I'll have a stream where I'll pull up Photoshop and we'll do some graphic design takes on stream, and I can show you some visual examples of what I mean, but that would be clean. Have a dark, like a not heavily saturated, like galaxy blue, right? And use gold, not a bright gold, but a pretty well lit gold as the font color would be really nice. Because then the font kind of acts as your glowing stars, you know, for the galaxy blue. That'd be kind of clean. Would be kind of nice. For the overall UI, font is too small, too thin, needs contrast. Give more steampunk. Let's be specific. No, give more Astral Express. Design, art style to the UI design. Needs more unique personality. Feels too inspired. What else? I'll tell that to the I'll tell that to the team at MiHoYo. Needs more cogs. Deliver the cogs. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Oh man, how far can I type? Oh, I can go far. Okay, hold on. Well, in that case, I'm gonna be a little more. I thought I was limited. Instead, for more contrast, consider using a dark. Let me emphasize dark, unsaturated galaxy blue as background. Font be star rare. Okay, I am limited. Never mind. In that case, we're gonna keep that. So slot 1 sitting on sofa, slot 2 drinking on a table, slot 3 is looking out of the train, slot 4 talking with Pom Pom. Bro, that's so bougie and I love it. I love it. That's so overkill, but I'm gonna say it. Shout out Django. Hey, MiHoYo, you know, for the team interface, maybe, you know what I mean? The background and where they're in is the Astral Express. Literally, right? And each character slot is in a different part of the Astral Express. And, yeah, and, you know, when you're switching characters, it switches which character is at that point in the Astral Express. Adds a lot more personality. It makes it feel like you're actually going back to the base and switching your characters and then coming back to fight, right? That would be really cool. I know it's kind of overkill. You don't need to do that, but everybody would lose their freaking minds if you did it. I'm just saying, everybody would lose their minds if they did that. You know? Dude, yes! Kind of like an APHO character lobby screen. You're a mad lad genius. Exactly. MiHoYo, you know exactly what I'm talking about. APHO character lobby screen where everyone's like sitting down and like hanging around. You know, when you got a new character, a new person entered like the room, the base, right? That would be you gave a great example. You gave a phenomenal example. Now do that, but instead of the APHO room, it's the Astral Express. Phenomenal, perfect analogy. That way you know exactly what we're talking about. That is genius. Dream Team fam is built different. Chat with the big brains. Can we get some galaxy brains in the chat? Oh my god. All right, hey, y'all earned it. We're gonna get some like note-taking emotes for the chat next time, and then we're gonna get some, or not next time, but soon. And we're gonna get some galaxy brain emotes, because dang, I am impressed. Y'all are wild. Dream Team fan built different, okay? Cool. All right, next. How's your overall experience with the following stages? Very unsatisfied. It was too basic. Even for an intro, too basic in my opinion. But granted, it also introduces people, you know, to the new mechanics, but I'm kind of too basic for me. Devil's Stomach, amazing. Very satisfied. That's me personally. Absolutely phenomenal. Overall, what's your opinion towards the following characters? Select one for each. Unsatisfied just because he needs more facial expressions. When the protagonist has facial expressions, they're amazing. And so far, the only people that he's had facial expressions with is March 7th, Bronya, and Sele. And it's when he's teasing them, which I find hilarious and cute at the same time. But he needs more facial expressions. He can't just be playful, you know, when he's teasing. He needs to, you know, be a little more animated. Don Hong. Very satisfied. Are you kidding me? Bro, he's so handsome. It's insane. March 7th. Satisfied. I like her personality a lot. I feel like there are some moments with the voice acting that comes off a little, like the majority of the time, the voice acting is insane. It's stellar. It's spot on. But there's some times where like it feels it's a little too high pitched or you know what I mean? So I got to give it a satisfied. But besides that, overall, Really happy. Really love the entire cast. Love their interactions with each other. You know? And a cog transition to the train lobby screen. Interesting. And a cog train transition to that train lobby screen. I could see it. What aspects of the protagonist are you unsatisfied with? Character design, personality, background, etc. No, I think it's amazing. Character 2D, card art design. Your art is unfairly good. Unfairly good. It's ridiculous. You guys never mess up on the art. Character 3D model. Amazing. I'm not unsatisfied with it. Voiceover. There. Yeah. Sorry. I'm very unsatisfied with the voiceover. I mean, the battle voiceover sounds good, I guess. I just want more voiceover on the character dialogues. That'd be awesome. Pretty please. Ultimate skill animation. I really like it. Combat mechanics. Nah, everything is pretty cool for the most part. Other. Please give the main character more facial expressions. More voiceover during story dialogue. Not just combat. I think that's it. I think that's it. Let's remember this is early beta build, and again, everything is subject to change. You know, there's a variety of reasons why certain things aren't in the game. That's to be expected. Cool, awesome, sweet. Huh. We cool? Check the other box, UD? What other box? Dunny? What box? Oh, the other box? Got it. Oops. Monkas. Even Adam has more voices? Yes, even Adam has more voices. Please, at the very minimum, give it Adam level of voice lines. Pretty please. Pretty please. That would be amazing. Is there any other issues besides the voice line in the combat? Or facial expressions? I think those are my only main two. Like, does anyone else have any issues with the skill animations, the battle attack? I like them. Granted, for me, it's like a callback to their other games. Bat is a very, like, big symbolic item in any Honkai game, ever, forever. So, for me, I'm a fan. You got to check the other box in the UI design. Ah, Pepe hands. Worst case, I'll go back on the stream and I'll just send it over to them directly. Hopefully they read it. We'll see. We'll see. We also have Cellophim here, writing and helping us out. Genuinely appreciate you. Thank you. Give him a name. I mean, you can give him a name. I don't think that's a huge deal, to be honest. Not just our player name. I think that's up for takes. You know, the bonking animation. The Star Wars trio would be better, in my opinion, if the main character wasn't a self-insert. This is true. I do agree with that. At the very least, just give him dialogue. Just give him dialogue voiceover. It's okay. If the box is filled up, even if you don't tick it, we still get the feedback. Awesome. Sweet. Heck yeah. Good. Cellophim, you saved me in front of chat. Thank you. Can we get a pog for Cellophim? Thank you so much. Now I met Hoya. There's a free form part. You can write the stuff again in the end. Nice. Give him canon name and a personality, please. I think he's got somewhat of a personality, but he does need more personality. I'm actually gonna write that down. Hold on. No, actually, we got that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, more facial expressions. When he's interacting with March 7th and like the gals for the most part, and sometimes Don Hong, he's a little emotional and he actually has like nice dialogue. But besides that, he's kind of like deadpan. I'm just gonna add at the end. Can be a bit deadpan / too serious at times. Dude, we should have put that in the combat section. We'll add it at the end. Please add a victory pose for clearing a fight. It's kind of a tradition with the Honkai series, in my opinion. For a lot of your guys' opinion too, would be kind of nice. Would be kind of nice, you know? Would be kind of clean, not gonna lie. So, in the first CBT, we have no gacha. Is there any confirmation that there's gonna be gacha in the future? I'd imagine there's gonna be gacha, because, you know, but is there any confirmation we will have it in the future? This is CBT, so obviously we're gonna, the whole goal of CBT is for us to test a lot of stuff. So they're gonna make it a little easier, or a lot easier, in order to get some of the characters. That way we can test it out and find bugs with it. Just one question. Why bat as a weapon? I don't want to spoil it for you, Daniel, but the reason why the main character has a bat is actually super important from like a company OG old Honkai standpoint. It represents a lot of important characters in past titles. It's intentional. It's intentional. Trust me. There's a reason for it, but I don't want to spoil like the stories of why. But personally, keep the bat. Pretty please. Do not take the bat away. I will be so sad. The Ziggy Kiana bat. Yep, 100%. 100%, 100%. It's pretty much like the legacy of MiHoYo. 100% agree with that. Yeah, it's the rebel image MiHoYo really loves to have. 100%. Yeah, it's one of my favorite images. Reminder to write something like, if there will be gacha, please don't have 50-50 chances or non-guaranteed. We gotta wait till we can see the gacha before I can give any feedback on it. I kind of want to focus on like what's in the beta build for now, you know. But I promise you, but like once gacha becomes like available, whether in the future things, if that's a thing, I'll make sure to, you know, give it an honest review and feedback. Not gonna lie, CCGGZR was pretty good. It was very good. March 7th, what are you satisfied with? Oh, what am I satisfied with? Character design, character 2D art design, character 3D model. I'm gonna leave voiceover unchecked, because even though it's mostly good, there's some moments that I can be better. Ultimate skill animation, basic attack, skill animation and special effects. I love her special skill. It's so nice. Technique animation and special effects. She actually has one of the best technique animations outside of game, or outside of battle, so to speak, in my opinion. You know how you have option in some games to pick dialogue and the main character says it out loud? That would be pretty sweet, because right now the traveler and main character would get along. Yeah, I agree. More dialogue options, 100%. 100%. Combat mechanics, skill mechanics, strength, etc. Yeah, I'm satisfied just because she's like the main defensive enchanter buff person, so pretty satisfied with that. Voiceover is good at times, is great at times, but there's I'm not trying to put anyone on blast, but I'm not trying to put anyone on blast. This is just my honest take. There are several voice lines that are too high-pitched, and other voice lines that fit perfectly and are more natural. Less high-pitched. Voice lines. Yes! Please give her a queen, or not queen. How do you even describe the running? How do we describe what type of running to give her? Warrior-like running animation? Because she doesn't, you guys know I don't like her running animation. How would we... Adventure sprint animation. That's a great idea. Adventure sprint animation / athlete / track star. Someone that, you know, actually is in combat consistently. you know? Next. Which aspects of Donheng are you satisfied with? Everything. Everything's amazing. Character design, character 2D art, character 3D model, voice over, absolutely beautiful. It's it's a little too beautiful at times, you know? Ultimate skill animation, oh my god. Basic attack animation, special effects, oh my god. Skill animation and special effects, amazing. Technique animation and special effects, I really like it. Combat mechanics, amazing. He is so perfect in every single way, but if you want to make him more perfect, give him more skills alongside everyone else, but he is perfect. Thank you. Heart. Beautiful. In general, which of the following content and events do you find most important in a game? You know? I think I think he's you know, absolutely flawless. Just saying, you know. It is what it is, man. I'm straight. I'm letting you know, I'm straight as an arrow. But you know what I'm saying? He's a broski, bro for life. Granted, I don't know if I would want a wingman for the guy, because I wouldn't need to do anything. The man would just get W's just by like walking into a room. You know what I mean? So, and I don't want him to be my wingman, because I got no shot if he's my wingman. I'm just saying. You know? Yeah, we don't need a ticket, fam. We don't need a ticket. It's fine. We're good. Because I can just go back and submit it. Arrows can bend, my dude. That's funny, man. That's good. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. In general, which of the following content and events do you find most important in a game? Man, we should just change the title of this stream to survey stream, end stream, and then go live again, and call that one the Welt gameplay one. You know, I wasn't expecting it to be this long, but this is good too. This is the whole point. In general, which of the following content and events do you find most important in a game? Relaxation, easy, and casual mode to help me relax. No. Story, detail, yes. Freedom, yes. Characters, game characters of interest, yes. 1000%. This is the most important one. Competition, compete against other players, challenge, surpass opponents. I'm a competitive guy, but for turn-based, I don't know. Especially this, most likely not confirmed, but you know, most likely gonna have gacha in it. Nah, I'm not trying to get beat by a super whale every single time I go against one instantly. You know what I'm saying? No PvP. Graphics, neat and detailed graphics, beautiful, unique art style, 100%. Challenge, when in difficult, for me, I love challenges. Emotion. Mihoyo, why are you even asking us this? Why? Emotion? You should switch emotion to depression. I don't know who hurt y'all, but y'all like making us sad. You know what's the worst part about it? We like it when you make us sad. We talk about it after stream and after doing a chapter. We're like, oh my god, that was so depressing. Were you crying, bro? I was crying. I went through 2 tissue boxes. Oh my god, I went through 3 tissue boxes, dude. You know? And then we're all done talking about how depressed we were, and we were like, and we just sit there and we look at each other and we're like, but it was really amazing though. I know, right? The story writing was just so well done and da. So, oh man. If you ever need a hug, you know, or you need a guy that can just make you a cup of coffee and you gotta get stuff off your chest, I got you. Just let me know. All I ask is please get me an autograph of like Hanser or you know, Welt's voice actor, or you know, with like an Arahado picture. That would be nice. That'd be nice. Growth, continuously getting better and stronger. Oh, if you could give me like an autograph of, you know, Raiden's voice actor too, that would be kind of sorry. Continuously getting better and stronger, 100%, super important. Strategy, yes. Puzzle. I'm not a big puzzle guy, but yes, important for the exploration, 100%. Customize the character and environment in any way you want. Customize facial features, appearance. This would be kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. This would be kind of cool. Just saying. But if you have to choose between customization or giving the main character more dialogue, like voiceover in the dialogue, please give him more voiceover, in my opinion. I'd much rather have the voiceover. Pretty please. Exploration. Explore the unknown. Yes. Immersion. Yes. Collection. Collect things in the game. This is basically asking you, are you willing to spend money? No, sorry. I'm memeing. I'm joking. Social interaction. Make new friends in the game or enjoy community. Hey, if we could get like clubs, you know what I'm saying, or groups or guilds, or that'd be dope. Systems that require precise, fast, well-timed reactions. I would love that. That would be kind of clean. Next. Will you download Honkai Star? 100%. Well, why do you want to download Honkai Star after the official release? Welts? Bronya? Have you seen Bronya? My God. So it looks pretty good too. And my head kind of went empty after I said that. Hold on, wait a minute. Combat experience is okay. Game graphics, they're not amazing, but they're really good so far. But there can be improvement. Character collection and character growth is fun. Yeah, I agree. I'm interested in the game this developer creates, 100%. You're 100%. I'm a huge Mihayo fan. Lore and stories of the game are alluring, 1000%. Stage fragmentum exploration and challenges are very enjoyable. Yes. Game rules are clear and easy to pick up. Yes. This is a title in the Honkai series. This is the biggest one for me. Bro, the fact that you put Honkai in the Honkai series, by the way, notice, we're not going to talk about this. It's kind of obvious. What does this say? What does this say? This is a title in the Honkai series. What is in the name? Honkai Star Rail. I hate to break it to you. This is a Honkai game. Just thought you should know. In case a lot of people apparently don't want to believe that that's the case, but it is the case. Fun fact, it's also made by the same developers. It's not different developers, so please don't worry. If you loved the beginning of the Honkai series, there's a good chance you're going to love the future of the Honkai series. Typically. Other. Welts. Send me his autograph. Bronya looks drop dead beautiful, and I'm Bronya looks cool too. All animations are absolutely amazing. Next. Do you have any more suggestions or feedback? Fam, suggestions or feedback? Why are you guys laughing? What happened? Y'all didn't see anything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Move on, guys. Focus. Feedback, all right? Feedback. Imagine me answering in the last box. Cellophane, dude. Imagine me answering in the last box. I work for this game. Oh my god, lol, dude. Oh, that's funny. That's good, man. That's great. Copy paste on the Discord, ED. Hold on. Let me see. I'm sorry. I like to be very thorough with my stuff. Hold on. Y'all ready? Are y'all excited? Hey, join the Discord. Link in the description. Fam, I need you to do me a huge favor. Mods, link in the description. Pretty please. Any feedback y'all can leave. We're gonna copy pasta, okay? We're gonna hit them with the textbook. It's time. The Dream Team Fam textbook is gonna come in clutch. Are y'all ready? Okay, cool. Let's do this. This is only. I'm not gonna do everything, but we're gonna do some. We're gonna do some. Character walks is switching position. Nah. Hold on, I'm scrolling through. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, Cellophant, thank you for the spicy art. That was nice. Oh man, I feel motivated now. Woo! Okay, so wow. Huh. Okay. I see. I feel like the way the dialogue options pop up on the screen is too rough. It would be better if it had like this one. Okay, there is a lot. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just do like my big things, right? And then I'll get to everybody else's in future in-game feedbacks. I promise you. I promise you. Let's do for character party menu. Make the background be the Astral Express. And have each character slot be dynamically in the location. Either sitting down on the couch, at a tea table, etc., etc. When you switch characters, it switches the character in said location of Astral Express. Kinda overkill, but I like overkill. Oh man. Let's do UI. This is important. What was that? UI, this is important. Go heavy on the branding you're using for the logo. I love the font of the Honkai Star Rail logo. Would like to see more of it in headers of the UI. Also, use more of the Astral Express steampunk aesthetic across the UI to give it more of a unique personality in the Honkai / MiHoYo series. Inspiration is fine, but everyone prefers a signature style to a game that helps make it feel special. Let's go with suggestion. Instead of the bad contrasted, or actually no, let's start with this. Important. Font in the game is extremely small in several cases, or the weight of the font is extremely thin. Please increase the size and width. Known as weight to designers. To make it legible. It is barely legible on PC, on mobile, with smaller screen real estate. It muddles text together. Consider having the low contrast gray font be a Astral Express yellow, and the typical black background either remain as is or be a dark galaxy blue background. Yellow and blue color palette. Yellow/gold and blue color palette work very well with each other. What else were some big things? What else were some big things? Main character. Important. Main character should have, the entire community is asking for more voiceovers. Not for more, for voice lines during story dialogue. Also needs more facial expressions compared to the rest of the cast. While he can be playful at times, he's a little too deadpan / serious the majority of the time. Also, a female protagonist would be nice. Main character. We're just gonna do MC. I don't want to spell that right now. So from Stalker to Yuki-san, what did I miss? I'm sitting here like I take a dot text file, a dot text file anytime. I gotta send one of these to y'all. That way y'all can see it. Hopefully, I'd be down to, you know. I'm still sending this through here, and I'm gonna send it to you guys. That way y'all get like, you guys get the same amount of huge page of feedback. Also, important. Bronya is drop dead. Is really well designed. Please do not significantly alter her character design. Welt is Welt. He's perfect. Thank you. Donahang is also perfect. Is mostly perfect. Consider making him more perfect. Not sure how. Not sure how. We'll have this at the end. That way they get the, you know, the memes. You know? The memes. Don't forget to bring back the trio. What trio? Question mark? Question mark? Simp? What are you guys talking about? I don't know what y'all mean. Maybe different running animation between safe area and dungeon. Like M7 will have playful animation in the safe area while in copy pasting that. That's nice. Actually, I'm just gonna condense this. Consider unique running animations inside of a fragmentum versus a different animation outside. Victory pose. I'm putting that up top. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna delete this for now. Victory pose animations, please. Thank you very much. Or victory pose animations upon defeating enemies. Sweet. Honkai signature. Any big things that we didn't like really cover with the rest? Ooh, have characters have 2 to 3 regular skills for more depth and variety in the combat system. Serenity Serenity pot like room to interact with characters and also team synergy. Would be nice, but I feel like that's what the Astral Express is for, you know? Don't you dare kill Himiko. Just saying. Cool. Could add more male character counterparts from Honkai. Chain combos. That would be clean. Let's add that after. Combat system. Another way to add combat depth is have a combo chain action or follow-up actions appear after using a skill as you level your character. That gets unlocked. Chain follow-up actions that become available as you upgrade. It gives a sense of progression. Each and every connector character. Cool. Cellophim said can't promise a thing. Stop. Bro. Why, dude? Oh, man. Sheesh, man. That's funny. Okay. We're gonna leave it with this for now. I'm gonna copy and pasta this. Put it on my own document I got right here. Oh my god. It's like pages filled. Okay. And then I'm gonna be adding more and more feedback as we go. But for now, that's like the biggest things that I really want to add at the moment. We're gonna get a ton more feedback in the future. Fam, I'm gonna hit next. Okay. Thank you for the answers. Clean. Awesome. And hold on. Let me close this. Do I get another reward? Huggers. No, maybe. Oh, mail. Oh, survey. Oh, already feeding my my addiction without even there being any gotcha. Acclaim. Huggers. Sweet. Okay, fam. I kind of clickbaited with the title on the stream. I wasn't expecting a survey to I should have expected, honestly. I wasn't expecting the survey to take that long, though, to be 100% honest with you. So, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to change the title. Probably going to change the thumbnail to like a welt, like, you know, pushing his glasses up. And then I'm going to use the same thumbnail for this stream mod and same title for the next stream. We're going to end the stream, and then I'm going to go live again in like 30 to 40 minutes. Sound good? Okay? I don't like baiting people on the internet. It's not my thing, so I'm going to change the title and all that stuff. I did not expect that survey to take that long. Did not expect it. Is that episode? Genuinely apologize. Yeah, I don't want the rest of the family to come in and be like, bro, what the heck, you know? So, I'll be back. Don't sleep on us. You think I can sleep without, bro? I almost didn't sleep last night, knowing that I could play well. I still haven't played well. I'm like, oh, can't blame me. Bronya stars are crafted, but I mean, yeah, you know, Cody, you're not wrong. All right, we're ending the stream. We'll be right back. I'm going to go live again. In like 30 to 40 minutes-ish. Tops an hour at most. I'm going to change the title right now. Love you guys. Deuces. Join the Discord. That way I can see y'all's feedback. I'm going to, at the end of the day, go into the in-game feedback. Probably send a text file to Cellophim and someone else that are willing to hear me out. My craziness and y'all's craziness. Y'all are geniuses. Y'all are mad lads. Thank you for coming together as a community to help make this game as good of a game as it possibly can be. And yeah, I appreciate it. If any of the mechanics get added or anything gets added that we talked about today, that's going to be a pretty... who knows? I'm not saying it will. We don't know. Fingers crossed, right? But it would be pretty clean. It would be pretty clean. I really hope Bronya and Welt's character design doesn't change. Love you guys. Deuces. Bye. Have a good one. We'll be right back. Going live again soon.